What is up, Virgo? How are you guys doing? We're going to go ahead and throw some messages on the table for y'all tonight for August 2024. Hang on, let me clean off my lens there. Okay. All right, cool. Okie dokie. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit some of the situations that I didn't hit on in the other August readings. For those of you who would like a personal reading, if you check down there in the description of this video, you will find a link that'll take you straight to that page on my website. Also, for those of you catching this in time, we are doing another round of the 2222 live mini readings on Saturday, July 27th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So if you're curious on what that is and how to participate in that, the information for that is also in the link that you'll find in the description under personal readings. So, all right, let's jump on into this, man. I am starting this off with singles and your love interest. Let's see if anything is happening generally between the single Virgos and the person that you're interested in. What's happening generally, universe? Single Virgos and their love interest. Uh-oh, Magician reversed. I don't want to speak on that yet. Hold up. Star card reversed. Some of you interested in Aquarius. Okay. Well, for whatever reason, I don't really think either of you are really showing each other very much emotion, if any at all. It kind of feels to me like the person that you're dealing with is a little bit emotionally closed off, maybe emotionally unavailable. Some of you may be concerned that they've been emotionally manipulating you. But even if that's not the case, for whatever reason, this person seems a little bit emotionally closed off and emotionally unavailable. So therefore, you're doing the best you can to remain as calm, cool, collected, logical, rational, reasonable. You're not dumping too much emotion into this either. I'm feeling like there is somebody else in the picture here. Somebody else. Now, who? I don't know. Could be another love interest, possibly. Or it could just be somebody who's shoving their nose where it don't belong. You know, like maybe they mama, maybe they daddy, maybe they brother, their sister, their best friend from middle school. I don't know. But there's definitely some other energy that is affecting this connection somehow, some way. I don't know. You're about tired of waiting. I'm thinking that if this doesn't make any forward movement, when we start getting close to September, you are thinking about just abandoning this situation altogether. Okay, yep, getting tired of waiting on this. All right, well, damn, man. So the signs I have on the table, I have Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius. Could be anybody, you know this. Okay, let's see how they feel about you then. How's this person actually feeling about Virgo, though? How this person feel about Virgo? What are their true thoughts, feelings, and opinions? What's their energy look like? What kind of person are they in general? Let's see. Okay, Knight of Swords, okay. Hang on. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Strength card reversed. Page of Swords reversed. This person has a lot of trust issues. A whole lot of trust issues. They do find you very attractive, though. They find you incredibly attractive. But there's some missing puzzle piece in here that I'm not getting. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm trying to avoid right now. I'm trying to avoid saying the same fucking thing that comes out every Virgo reading. And some of you already know what I'm trying to steer around, but I'm not really able to steer around it, dude. I think you intimidate this person a little bit. You intimidate them a little bit, dude. So this person absolutely has a fear of abandonment, a fear of rejection, and low self-confidence, little to no self-esteem. So don't take it the wrong way. When I say you intimidate this person, I don't want to make it sound like you're doing something, because you're not. Most of the time, when somebody's intimidated by another person, not always, but most of the time, it ain't got nothing to do with what that person is doing. All right? I'm not saying you're doing something. The lens through which they view the world is just cracked, fucked up, and broken. So they're probably just projecting some insecurities onto you. And like I said, there's some other individual in the mix here. And I'm not allowed to spy on the personal, private details of somebody else's personal, private life. So who is that person? I don't know. But at the end of the day, what fucking difference does it make? What difference does it make? They shouldn't be letting nobody get in the way of a connection that they want to be in. Nobody. I don't care if it's another love interest, a family member, a friend, they mama, they daddy, they best friend since elementary school. I don't care who it is. Right? All these threes keep coming out, dude. I don't care who it is. I don't care who you are. If you got a problem with the person I want to be with, you can fuck off. How about that? I don't care if we done been best friends for 10 years. You got a problem with what I'm doing with my life? Fuck off. That's the way it should be, right? But that ain't the way this person rolls. With the Ten of Pentacles, this came out in the first spread too. I just didn't mention it. Usually very superficial people who are materialistic. You know, they're too focused on and worried about the way things look. Usually those people are very consumed by the opinions of others. Very, very, very consumed by the opinions of others. So some of you dealing with a Libra, I have Taurus again here. I also got Leo and Pisces hiding in there. All right. Well, let's see the outcome. Will this take a turn for the best? Take a turn for the worst? Or just crap out? Let's see. What's the outcome? What is the outcome? Whoever this third person is, they're not putting their foot down and doing what needs to be done and releasing whoever that individual is. No, they're not. Do you even know about this person? Do you know who I'm talking about? I don't even know if you know who I'm talking about. If you do know who I'm talking about, then okay. If you don't know who I'm talking about, that's even worse, I think. That's even worse. See, Two of Cups reversed. Now, if you're waiting for this person to take action and overcome whatever this blockage is between the two of you, you're going to be disappointed. Why do the person you're interested in readings they're always crappy? Every time, dude. For those of you new to my channel and new to my style, I don't sprinkle sugar on your readings. I don't do that. I do not. I read what comes through, unless it's the advice spread. The advice, I will do the best I can to twist it and bend it if I have the wiggle room, which I don't always have that. But when it comes to everything else, the energies, feelings, intentions, timelines, I read what comes through. So, speaking of advice, let's see if there is any advice for this situation. Is there any advice for the person Virgo is interested in? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Be careful. Don't fuck around and create karma. If you ain't careful, you might accidentally create some karma here. Yup. So, wow. Okay, how about this? Do the best that you can, if you can, to take that picture in your mind of who you think this person is and delete it. Delete it. Thank you for the super chat. Hallelujah. Appreciate you. Thank you. Try to approach this connection with a clean slate, a blank canvas, and an open mind. I don't care if you've known this person for years. I have a feeling that one or two of you are probably dealing with somebody maybe at the workplace that you've been working with for like 3 years now. You think you know this person so fucking well. No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not know this person. But this is kind of telling me that I don't have a lot of wiggle room here. You're probably going to end up abandoning this one way or the other. So if you feel guided to abandon this and move on from it, just make sure you don't create any karma. Don't create any karma. Release and relinquish any connections that you have with this person when you decide to walk away from this. Excuse me. God damn it. Okay. Current person. Current person. And yes, I am putting intentions into this, that it's a long-term relationship. If you are not experiencing any problems, issues, or concerns in your current relationship, this is not for you. Hang on just a second, y'all. Hold up. All right. What is going on? What's the problem? What is the issue between Virgo and the current person? Uh-oh, King of Cups in the reverse. Some of y'all dealing with a straight up emotional manipulator. Whoop. Boom, Six of Swords reversed. For whatever reason, you're having a really hard time moving on from this. Some of you have been on and off with this person already. I know that's not all of you, but I feel like there's a good little group of you who have already separated from this person once and got back together. So, yeah, man, this has on and off written all over it. Written all over it. So even if it hasn't been on and off yet, if you're not careful, this could turn into an on and off. I got a couple of random miscellaneous messages for you. In no particular order of importance, just take it however it resonates. For those of you wondering whether or not this person loves you, it don't look like it. It don't look like it. And for those of you wondering whether or not this person realizes what they're doing wrong, It don't look like it. For those of you who are wondering whether or not this person is ever going to change, it don't look like it. It don't look like it. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear this, but when somebody is actually willing to change, you're going to notice that in less than 6 months. That doesn't mean they're going to flip a switch and turn into a totally different person in 6 months. But within a 6-month period, you're going to see that person putting forth effort towards making a change. They might fuck it up a few times. They might not do it the best in the world, but you'll see the effort. If you're dealing with somebody who has been looping around in the same circle with you for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, they ain't changing nothing. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. Well, on that note, let's dig this person's energy up a little bit deeper and see what their intentions look like and their energy at the deepest level. What's this person's energy and intentions at the deepest level? Hold up, I'm just going to set that over there. Let me just set that over there. Hang on a second. Two more shuffles, 2 more. Okay. Yeah, man, look at this. Okay. Okay. This person. Oh, wow. They don't want to believe that anything is wrong here. I think at a really deep level, their intuition is telling them there's a serious problem here that needs to be addressed, or this ain't going to last much longer. But they're not allowing themselves to sit with that. So on a conscious level, they don't consciously believe that you're ever going to go anywhere, especially if y'all have been on and off before. If y'all have been on and off before, you got to be real careful. So many people out there, if you let them come back into your life after they done treated you like shit once, then they just gonna do it again. Why should I change? Change for what? You've already proven to me that I ain't gotta suffer no consequence for it. So what's the point in changing? You keep letting me get away with it. Why should I change? There's some people out there like that. A lot of people, actually. So, on a conscious level, they don't even believe that you're ever going to go anywhere. On a deep level, they can tell that something's wrong, but this isn't a very deep person. I don't even think this is the type of person to explore themselves at a very deep level. I don't think so. So, at the end of the day, they don't even really realize the full extent of the problem here because they don't want to let themselves believe it. Wow. Okay. That was kind of weird, but okie dokie. Well, let's see the outcome. Will you stay or will you go? Down. Will you stay or will you go? Down, 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 down. Hey, y'all are trying to work this out, man. 10 of Cups. You all are continuing to put forth the work and the effort, trying like hell to work this out. So I'm seeing further attempts to work things out. You ain't walking away, they ain't walking away. But the drama, the conflict, the bullshit, the nervousness, the sleepless nights, looping around and repeating the same cycle. So, another repeat cycle is what August looks like to me. What's the advice? What is the advice? Four of Pentacles. Wow, okay, hang on. Eight of Wands reversed. Okay. Ah, Queen of Wands. Okay, very little wiggle room here. So let me put it to you like this. This is one of those types of situations where it's not just me that doesn't have wiggle room to give you advice. It's you that doesn't really have much wiggle room in your situation. That's why I don't have wiggle room to give you much advice. This is one of them types of situations where you can either do one of two things. Either boot, scoot, and boogie and bounce the fuck on out of there. Or, and I know this sounds horrible, but sit back, shut up, quit complaining, and deal with it. I know that sounds terrible, but that's all you got at this point. That's all you got at this point. This person ain't changing shit. They aren't emotionally intelligent enough to change what they need to change. Not emotionally intelligent enough. Making a true, genuine, psychological and emotional change from within is no different on an energetic level than going to the gym, right? When you go to the gym, especially if you're real out of shape, it's going to suck. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's not going to be fun. But you keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going day after day, week after week, month after month. Soon it becomes a habit. It becomes a routine. It becomes part of your second nature. Same thing with making a psychological or emotional change from within. You have to force new thoughts. You have to catch that emotional trigger. You have to rewire that emotional response day after day. And it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel fucked up. It's going to fucking drive you crazy. But if you keep doing it day after day, week after week, month after month, soon that emotional response will begin to write itself into your neural circuitry. You have the power to rewrite your neural circuitry with thought alone. That is not Rich Lopp's opinion. They've proven that scientifically many, many times. But it takes emotional intelligence, emotional maturity, and dedication to do some shit like that. I don't see them doing that. All right? Okie dokie. Now we're going to look at the new person. If you are not dealing with or inquiring about somebody that you just recently connected with, this here is not for you. You can watch it if you want, if you like the advice, but this is for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Taurus family, or I'm sorry, Virgo family. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Virgo family who are inquiring about somebody they just recently connected with. What's the energy look like? How's the energy look for the Virgo family and the new person? Boom. Damn, dog. 5 of Cups. I can't stand it when shit like this busts right out the gate like that, man. Hang on. Let's see what the hell that's all about. By the way, just to let you know, the 5 of Cups is the card of disappointment, being hurt, being let down, sadness, you know, all that good shit. Oh, death card. They're still grieving their last relationship. Okay. Ten of Wands, they're still carrying the burden and grieving the ending of their last relationship. I see that all the fucking time, dude. That comes through like that all the goddamn time. So it does kind of look like if you haven't yet, you're about to start catching some major feelings for this person now. Major feelings. Major feelings. But it still kind of seems like this person's at a crossroads. They're not really taking initiative to really take things to the next level. A lot of hanging around and waiting. You know what card that is, right? That's the walking away card. You about to walk away from this? Thinking about it, maybe? Ace of Cups is reversed. Let me see how this person feels about you. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. How's the new person feel about Virgo, universe? How do they feel about Virgo? What's their true intentions and energy look like? Judgment reversed. They're too swallowed up by unfinished business from their last relationship. Six of Swords. Okay. All right. So the good news is they're not trying to reconcile with the past person. So that's the good news. So it's not like they're sitting around hoping and wishing and waiting that their ex will come back. It's not like if their ex did show up in their inbox, they would ghost you for their ex. That's not what I think is going on here. They are moving on and leaving the past in the past. And they do genuinely want to settle down with you. They do. They ain't talking to nobody else. This is all good. All this stuff is good. It's just this right here. If this is left unmanaged, it could end up leading to the demise of the connection. Wheel of Fortune, a karmic tie with a past person. If it's not released or processed through, it could lead to the demise of the connection. This person is lonely, empty, and emotionally codependent. They don't have bad intentions, so it's not coming from a place of manipulation, gameplay, and nothing like that. However, this energy needs to be put in check, or it could end up manifesting another one of these. Let's see how it plays out for August. What's the outcome? Will it take a turn for the best, take a turn for the worst, or plateau out and stay the same? Okay, ooh, Seven of Wands reversed. That's good. Good, 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 good. So the guard is starting to come down. The guard is starting to come down. That's good. The walls are coming down. Ooh, the Empress. So you all are making a decision to settle down. There's that fucking past energy again, though. It's gonna start bubbling up between the two of you. That past energy is going to start bubbling up and resurfacing between the two of you. So, there's a big missing puzzle piece here. Big missing puzzle piece. Looks good so far. It's just not really telling me how you all are going to handle that energy. Because I have a feeling that it's kind of split down the middle. There's one group of you who's really going to be patient and, be there for this person. There's another group of you that has no patience, no tolerance for that shit whatsoever, and you're just going to walk away from it. I'm not saying that either of you are wrong. There's not a right way, wrong way to handle a situation like that. It just depends on where you are with it. Let's see if there is any advice for this situation. Is there any advice? Any advice? Two of Pentacles reversed. Hang on. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, well, yeah. That's what I thought. So it's kind of divided. It depends on where you are and what you want. And I'm going to do the best that I can to leave this as open-ended as possible. I'm not going to allude to one or the other being the better choice or the worst choice. There is no judgment coming from me on which decision you choose to make. For those of you who see the potential, even underneath all this messy, nasty energy that will have to be processed through, you see what could be. It's going to take some patience. It's a major, major patience. Major patience. The best thing that you can do is give this person a long leash to just be themselves. Try not to put any pressure on them. Try not to be too demanding. Try not to be too short, snippy, and judgmental and impatient with them. And there's a very strong likelihood that once they establish that they feel safe around you, the guard will start to come down and y'all still have some messy energy to process through. Because they have to be able to release this shit, Too many people get really insecure and judgmental about that. I see it happen all the time. Two people come together, and at least one person is still dealing with some heartbreak from the past. And if they bring it up and try to talk about it, the other person gets jealous, insecure, snippy, snappy, and pissed off because they're talking about their ex. Well, then that's going to make that person's guard go up. They ain't going to let you in on nothing that's going on in here. Just because you're insecure and jealous and you get snippy, snappy, and shitty with them, that ain't going to make them let go of it. It's just going to make their walls go up, and they ain't going to tell you what they got going on in here. Now, there's another group of you who ain't got no time for that bullshit. No, I ain't got time for that. You still all hung up on somebody from the past? I ain't got no time for that. Been there, done that. If you ain't healed, or you ain't at least working on your healing actively, I ain't fucking with you. I ain't got time for that. Well, then don't be wasting your time. You better cut on out of there as quick as possible. I'm not saying that one's right and one's wrong. It just is what it is. Okay? So take that information and do with it what you will. All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Virgo family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check down there in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. Also, for those of you catching this video in time, we are doing another round of the 2222 live mini readings Saturday, July 27th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So for those of you curious about what that is or how to participate in that, you will also find the information that you need about that in that link in the description on my website where the personal readings are, okay? All right, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed.